Burleson. I'm one of the assistant athletic directors here. First of all, we want to welcome you to Dobyns-Bennett High School. It's a very special day for our student athletes and our coaches, our whole tribe family. We're going to celebrate 4 athletes today. We have some interesting protocols in place because of COVID. Of course, we're used to that now, so we will do the best we can with it. Coach Dobyns is hopefully on his way back. He got a notification for his vaccine today, so he's hopefully getting vaccinated on his way back right now. We're going to start today with Emily Lane. So Emily, if you want to come on up and get situated. I'm going to turn the microphone over to Coach Weaver. He's going to introduce Emily, and we'll go from there, okay?
All right. Well, I'd like to welcome everyone to today's ceremony and Emily signing to go to King College to play soccer. It is our honor to recognize you, Emily, for receiving a scholarship to go to King College, or King University. I'm old school, I'm sorry. It used to be King College. It's now King University. King is actually getting one of our best players to come through here. Emily started playing soccer when she was 2 years old. She was a state champion, regional champion, and ranked 3rd nationally in 2017 when she played for her club. She has been a 4-year starter here at Dobyns-Bennett and making all conference 3 of those 4 years. Emily's won many awards here at Dobyns-Bennett. She was our assist leader, winning the silver boot, while also scoring the 2nd most goals her junior season. This was all accomplished while she played center back, which is highly unusual. That's playing defense. So that's quite an accomplishment. This little tidbit, she sent this to me, and I didn't know if I really wanted to say it or not, but Emily can flat out throw the ball in. That's going to be really useful when she gets to King. She can probably throw it in like a corner kick. So that's going to be really, really useful for that program. Emily's also one of the most unselfish players I have ever coached. She would rather see a teammate score than score herself. John Wooden once said, and Coach, you'll probably like this, that teams thrive when they don't care who gets the credit. Emily's one of those players. With all of her soccer accomplishments, Emily has been a 4-year varsity basketball player. She's also captain of the basketball, or one of the captains on her basketball team. And she didn't put this in, but she is a very talented seamstress. She has made some of the most beautiful quilts I've ever seen in my life. So she's talented in many areas. Emily's not only talented on the soccer field, she's also equally talented in the classroom. She has a 4.0 grade point average and a member of the Beta Club, and she's currently ranked 127 out of her class here at Dobyns-Bennett. Emily's been involved in the BUDS program here at DB, and this experience, I think, probably inspired her to pursue her degree in special education at King University, which I think is just absolutely awesome. We are excited to see what Emily can accomplish at King. We're going to miss her next season, but she's always going to be part of the family, because I think I've heard Dr. Hampton say this before: once an Indian, always an Indian. Congratulations, and we're so proud of you. Emily Lane.
All right, go ahead, Emily. It's your turn. Let's give her one more round of applause. All right, next we'll do pictures. You want any more with this group right here?
Yeah, let's get one with this.
Okay. Next.
Renee. Paul.
Oh, yeah, you can take that. Coming up next, Renee, Paul,
Gotta get Dawn.
Dawn, Abaya. Please report to the front.
Steve. Steve.
Mr. Wilmoth, you're being called to the front.
Yes. I saw our adult friends.
Oh, the ugly old man. Oh, leave it down, leave it down.
Is that the way?
Let's do soccer.
Soccer team, you're being summoned to the front, including coaches. Soccer team and you too, coaches.
Hold on, wait till the thing is in here. She's at the door.
If you can't see the camera can't see you.
You two stay and then.
Just DB soccer coaches. The mats. The mats. You're being summoned to the front, please. Basketball coaches are on deck. Basketball coaches on deck to come up next.
I know, you'll never let me live that down, I swear.
Coach Francis, Coach Godsey, Coach Stratton. Girls basketball team.
She's more there than some of the others. But maybe you'll pick
Soccer seniors.
Senior teammates from soccer and basketball, senior teammates, soccer and basketball. Please come to the front. DB basketball coaches, including Coach Robbins, who's now here. We've done this once, Coach Robbins.
I'm so open. Like I ate before because I was like, it's like we're not gonna do that. So I told him we get there. He was like, all right, 2 miles. It was in my neighborhood, and I ran past my house. You ran? Yeah. I almost ran into my house. I was like,
Pawpaw, please report to the front, please. Pawpaw, please report to the front.
You'd be good at it. I love it. I think I was you like it. I like it. Yeah. Also, she's probably taking more pictures.
Mike, please report to the front, please. Let's give Emily one more round of applause. Congratulations. All right, so the next part's not so fun. We're going to have to ask that everybody with this group exit while the next signee comes in. Okay, but thank you all so much for coming. We're going to clean and disinfect and get ready for the next one. Thank you all. And I know that some of you all will be staying because the next one's Jabrea, so that's fine.
Or you can give them to Jaden as well. See it. I'll see you next week. Yeah, I love that. Might as well.
There is, but it's going to probably also we're doing that on the
Ms. Jabrea Johnson, your group is free to go ahead and begin setting up, and your family and friends can come on over and have a seat.
Thank you, Wes. That looks good. Thank you for coming, sir.
I believe we're ready to get going on our next one. Again, I want to welcome everybody here to Dobyns-Bennett. It's a very special day for our student athletes. Next up, we have Jabrea Johnson, who is signing with the College of Coastal Georgia to play basketball. I'm going to hand the mic over to Coach Francis, and he's going to introduce her.
All right, as everybody knows, this is Jabrea Johnson, and I'm really excited about this today because I've had an opportunity to coach or teach 4 out of 5 kids in this house. This is a special family to me, and Jabrea being the last one to come through, I always think of the Foreman family as being kind of the first family in Dobyns-Bennett athletics because they've had so much success coming through here, and I'm sorry to see that this will be the last one. A little bit about Jabrea's career. These stats are from 3 seasons or 83 games so far. Hopefully we have at least another 8 or 10 left this year. Career points scored, she's at 835, so she's pushing that 1,000-point mark. We'd like to see her get that. That means we're probably playing another 8, 10, 11 games. Career rebounds, she's at 377 for a 4.5 rebound per game average. And then she's got 105 assists. She's actually a pretty good passer for a post player. We've been real pleased with that. But what stood out to me going back through some of her information today was her career field goal percentage is just under 55%, which is not bad at the high school level, especially where she's playing in there, getting banged around all the time. You know, the last 2 years she's been double teamed about every time she's in the paint, especially in our conference games. And this year she's shooting right about 61% from the field, which is really impressive. She's been named several all-tournament teams, including the Triton Insurance Thanksgiving Classic, Tabernacle Baptist Thanksgiving Tournament MVP, Andrew Johnson Bank Ladies Classic All-Tournament. That's a big-time tournament there. She's been first team Big 7 All-Conference, Big 7 Conference Honorable Mention, District 1 AAA All-Tournament team. Of course, that's just through 3 years. We still got this year to go too, so I expect some more accolades there. But outside of the statistics for Jabrea, she's just a special kid. You know, she gets it done on the court, but she gets it done in the classroom and off the court. And probably as high a character kid as I've coached. I told her Coach Hodge down there at Coastal Georgia, when I met, I've not met him in person, but I feel like I have. We've talked a lot on the phone, and I really, really like him, and I think this is a great fit for Jabrea down there. I think it will be a similar feel to the program we have here and the players we have here and the culture we've worked hard to build here. But one of the things I told Coach Hodge, I said, you know, when you get Jabrea, I said, you've got you a diamond in the rough here, because I truly believe this kid's best basketball is still ahead of her. And sometimes as a senior, you know, you've kind of got to that point, you sort of know what you're going to get from there on out. And I think she's got a lot of great basketball ahead of her. And I think, you know, I think he got a really good one there. And I'm real proud of her and excited. Hopefully I get down there to the beach and see her play a little bit next year. So congratulations, Jabrea. We're proud of you.
Let's give her another round of applause. All family, please report to the front for a picture, please. Basketball team, please report to the front. Lady Indians basketball. 1 second. We're going to do one family photo here real quick. All right, teammates, come on up. Seniors only. Coaches, please report to the front, please. Coaches. Coach Robbins is on time for this one. Don Hellman and Steve Wilmuth, please report to the front, please.
So on behalf of Jabrea, we want to say thank you all so much for supporting her, for the coaches. Okay. So on behalf of Jabrea, we want to say thank you for all of your support. And this is very sentimental to me because this is my last child here at DB. I'm gonna try not to cry, but it's been a blessing to our family for Jabrea to play ball here and her siblings to also play sports here. And so we thank God, and we honor all of the athletes. Jaden, all of you all that have already signed, congratulations from Jabrea. I'm sure she would want to say that. And to all the coaches, thank you for everything that you have done for her. And teachers, thank you so much. And we pray special blessings over Jabrea as she goes to the beach, one of her favorite places to be. So basketball and the beach is such a blessing. So thank you all so much for joining us today. Congratulations, Jabrea.
All right, thank you all so much for coming. We will clean everything real quick, and then we'll get right back here with Brayden Connor signing with Milligan.
That's fine, man. Let's get this. Freshman in the back. Hey, all the way to the back. Good, how are you?
All right, we'll go ahead and get started on our next athlete, Brayden Connor, who is signing with Milligan University to play men's soccer. I will introduce Coach LaGuardia, and then we will get started. Thanks.
Thank you. So again, I am here to officially introduce Brayden Connor, who's had quite a journey to get here. And a lot of schools that were after him, but he decided to stay local. He's had one of the more unique journeys to come to this point, as he actually left Kingsport at a young age and joined the Atlanta United DA Developmental Academy at the MLS. He also spent time with the Sporting Kansas City DA program and also IMG Academy in Florida before he decided to come back to the hills of Tennessee and join us. And we are very grateful that he showed up early in 2019 and joined our team that season and quickly made a name for himself. During the process, he's also been with Tri-Cities United Soccer Club in the area and also the Carolina Elite Soccer Academy based out of Greenville, South Carolina. He made quite the impression when he got here. He has been professional from his pack. From day one, he's shown that. We've never had any concerns. He is a sponge that loves the game and loves to develop his game. That led him quickly his sophomore season when he joined us to earn a starting job with a very good varsity team here. As a sophomore, he tallied 2 goals and 6 assists from his midfield role as one of the younger players in the lineup. And he also had a great start to last season before we were cut short, having both a goal and an assist from his midfield role in the first week of the season. Brayden's a unique talent. He plays a critical role for us as he operates as the pivot that helps us switch the point of attack. We're really excited that his talents will be on display for us one more season, but also coming up at Milligan University. And I can tell you from having a great relationship, we already have one player that went to Milligan last year. We have another player considering transferring to Milligan that's in college right now. And with that relationship and speaking to their coaches, Brayden is the centerpiece of their recruiting class this year. So he should be very honored, and we look forward to great things to come ahead. So I will introduce Brayden, and I think he's going to say just a couple words.
All right, well, thanks for everyone to come out. Thank you, Coach LaGuardia, Coach Weaver. You guys have brought me in sophomore year and just, and I've grown as a player since coming to DB. Thank you, Coach Barry, for club season. It's been great. Thank you for coming out, and thank you for supporting.
Soccer team, come on up. Team, hold off for just a second. Let's get a picture with no masks real quick. All right, now DB soccer team, come on up.
Hold up. Can't tell if y'all are looking at me. Okay, here we go. You want your coaches in there with your team?
Coach Barrett. Coach Barry, excuse me. My apologies. Coach Barrett, stay where you are. Coach Barry. DB coaches.
No, bring one by yourself.
All right, let's give one more round of applause. Congratulations, Brayden Connor. All right, again, thank you all so much for coming. We will clean and disinfect everything, and then we'll have our last, certainly not least, signee, Isaac Ratliff, coming up next.
Hey, Brayden,
Yeah.
before you go, I need to introduce you to some people.
Ready to start next week?
What's that?
I'll be playing in June. Must be state champions. Basically, we're going to hey, we're going to travel in on Friday night. If you can, pray for the girls to eat. On Saturday, our game times are this. Breakfast is suggested at this time. There's some suggestions. Lunch is suggested at this time. There's some suggestions. Dinner will be breakfast the next time. I just think it's good to get to these type of parents. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Feels like we were just here.
It's a big one.
It's Kelly's birthday today, and I said we need to have a neighborhood cocktail.
I heard cocktails. Who said cocktails?
I mean,
Gina, did you say cocktails?
I know. She keeps saying
oh, the signing.
But you know what?
I'm afraid of it. Hey, I've been down there in a heartbeat.
Like, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we slept in the same bed.
We just come down there and stay somewhere close just in case.
No, we're good. There's these things called Uber.
Back to kids.
Brian was,
18. I feel sorry for them. I need to get way out these homeless.
Are you back? Girls, how fun. Where are y'all going? That's a good idea. Is that what you just found? It's a great idea. Hello.
Get you shot? Oh. Were you at the racetrack? Oh, gosh.
And then everybody else is at home. Still trying to get up and
Shit, I need some. Yeah, some of mine.
everybody leave. I knew that. I told my mom the other night. I know I should.
Volume turned off.
Yes.
So Eddie said, I mean, they said, yes, it was surprised.
Next up, we have Isaac Ratliff. Signing with Emory and Henry. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming today. We're going to let Coach Christian introduce Isaac, then we'll take some pictures.
But everybody here knows Isaac. So why do I have to introduce him? This is his signing. Yeah, first of all, I just want to say, you know, I can't believe that we're to this point when, you know, I think about Isaac and everything. When I first got to know him, he was a little seventh grader, about yay tall, and he walked around like he was about yay tall, like he was the baddest rooster in the whole barn there. But just say a few words, as our trainer's calling me. Just to say a few words, you know, about Isaac, and you know, one of the things that stands out to me as a coach is how much he got better every year. You know, and that's the mark of a good football player, who takes coaching, who takes his training seriously, and he did that. You know, when I can remember his freshman year, spring out there, and there was a tackle he made. I still got it in my mind. He made a tackle on a scrimmage that we were having. And I knew then, I was like, he's going to do it. Now we just, you know, we got to get him bigger, we got to get him faster and stronger and everything like that. And he bought in. Had such a good senior year. And what a lot of people don't know, I know all you guys know, but he did it with a bad shoulder. That's the thing that no one ever, you know. Of course, we weren't going to go around telling our opponents that he had a bad shoulder. But, you know, that we tried to keep as quiet as we could. And so for him to continue to do that, being injured is, you know, it just also says a lot about him. You know, we played him on about all of our special teams. Obviously, he played ever down on defense, and we wanted to play him more. We wanted to play him on offense more, and he would rep offense some during the week always and be ready. But I swear, after every practice, when we'd gather around and I'd look up, and he'd just be like this right here. And I mean, he was give out. And so I'd look at him, and then you know, and some of us coaches, and we would talk, and we'd be like, man, we wish we could play Isaac more. And we was like, he can't make it through Tuesday's practice without looking like he's a good shot. So we were like, I don't know how we could play him on Friday anymore. But you know, his best days are ahead of him as a football player. And he's going to continue to work, and I know Coach Newsom and all of his coaches are very excited about it. I know I've talked to several of them about that. You know, Emory Henry's given him a chance to play with his cousin in a great atmosphere. There's nothing like a Saturday up there at Emory and Henry. I love going up there. I say it's SEC atmosphere in a small little place there in whatever, Emory, Virginia. But it is a special place. I like going there. So let me say this. I'll give you his stats. This is his 3-year stats as an Indian. And this is pretty impressive right here. He had 6 catches for 57 yards and a touchdown. He had 16 kickoff returns for 395 yards. That's 24.7 yards average. 4 punt returns for 81 yards. That's 21-yard average, which is that's very impressive for 4 punt returns. 7 big these are awards that we decide. 7 big returns, a knockdown, a big catch, 2 blocks leading to touchdowns. He had 143 tackles, 7 tackles for a loss, a hurry, a sack, 5 pass breakups, a fumble recovery, and 3 interceptions. Signing at Emory and Henry College, Isaac Ratliff.
Family, come on up. Dan and Pat, Paul and Lindsay. Please report to the front, please.
Okay.
You think he'll call the move?
Oh, that's cute. Scoot in a little bit.
Oh, yes, you take your mask.
Tell the kids to scoot in.
No way. Good for him.
Yeah. Well, I say.
Yeah, yeah.
He voted his wife on for him to coach football for his kids. That's what he's gonna do. Texas, he's go back and coach high school. Yeah, I know.
Beverly, Jim, Tom, and Diane are next. Come on up. I'm not sure what that is. DFC. Again, I do not know what that is.
Not with that crew.
Jaden.
I was wondering why.
Y'all all just come up
Guys, sit down. Y'all are center.
Okay, teacher.
Go for Hot Honey, you sit next to me. You substitute for Jackson. Wait, who are we looking at?
Look at the camera.
Paul? I just want Paul.
Paul only being summoned to the front. Coach Christian. Coach Eder.
I didn't even know that was Coach. Can't really tell who that is.
Just like that, Coach Eder.
Milligan had, he wore that, he wore his pretty much to give him a black one for pictures to match his outfit, or match her outfit, I guess.
No, look right there, Coach. I know, he was looking.
Tina, Rusty,
Chloe's first.
I think one with just Chloe first and then, yeah.
just Chloe first.
Buddy Bud. The hood.
All right, I believe Isaac has a few words he'd like to share with us.
I'm gonna get emotional. No, I'm not. I just want to say thanks for everybody coming out, all my guys over here, all the coaches that brought me up since I was younger. And I just really appreciate everybody who's got me along through the process, even though Coach Christian hates me sometimes. It's all love. Your class is the best. It's dope. Just thanks for everybody for coming, and yeah, I'm out.
Wait a minute, I'm organized.
She's organized. Darren and Tina. Darren and Tina.
Darren and Tina, you've
Go.
been summoned.
Hurry, ain't got nothing to go.
I believe we're in the process of organizing one more picture, but thank you all so much for coming out. Again, it's a very special day. We just appreciate everybody coming. Thank you.
Roll Tide.
That's exactly right. Roll Tide.